Okay, Ron in the chat said it's got music and talking, so...
Okay.
So they are hearing us?
Now I have feedback on my end.
no.
That...
Okay, yeah, now it's saying no talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's run that again. Hello to ARKS Lounge. The 7th time the charm. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so let's rerun that again. How was your Japan trip, Sky?
Surprisingly, it was the same as last time you asked. So, yeah, really, really good. I went away for 2 weeks to Japan. Timed it basically perfectly with the PSO collaboration, so really, really lucky on that part. Got to see loads of different parts of the country. A lot of traveling, a lot of bullet trains. Was very, very worn out by the time I got back, but yeah, really, really good trip. I do have some PSO merch with me as well, so I might show it off a bit later.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
How are you, Lace?
I'm pretty good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Aren't we all? I'm also honestly a little bit tired. I had 2 weeks off, which is nice, but then going back to work is...
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Not so nice after 2 weeks off. Yeah.
Yeah, first day back at work was awful. I was just like a zombie most of the day. I don't really think I did anything.
Yeah. On my end, it was like even worse because I don't know what is with my body. The moment I shut down, it's like, oh, okay, time to get sick.
I'm fighting that off myself right about now. My if I sound weird, my throat is just a little swollen. I can speak just fine, but trying to eat or drink has been a challenge.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. This is going to be a little bit scuffed. Okay.
It adds charm.
Yeah. Okay, so there was very little going on this month. We got a new survey in quotation marks.
We did.
With a whole 2 questions.
I just actually did it a moment ago.
Wow.
That took a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's a general satisfaction survey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of wish it was a little bit more detailed, but at the same time, the previous survey still hasn't been like covered, so I don't know. I think they will cover it during the friendship caravan, which is going to be next month.
Yeah.
That will at least make sense for me because they usually cover it on like local events.
I think really as well the survey this time, I don't necessarily mind it being a really, really short one because I think if you did another long one again, you just could probably get the same comments as last time.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a lot of people saying, hey, remake stuff. So yeah, I don't mind it being a short one. It's obviously just to get a rough idea of what people's impression of the game is at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them following it up with something maybe a bit longer or more in depth.
Yeah.
I should probably also post it.
I'm happy to say as well, but I gave it a 6 out of 10 at the minute.
Yeah, that's about where I am. I said that like my satisfaction is about 7 or something.
Yeah.
And recommending the game is also like, I think that was a 5 or a 4, because like it really depends on if people are into the whole free-to-play stuff, if they're gonna like the game or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for someone who is coming into it brand new as well, I don't know if it's a game I would necessarily recommend for a new player. It's not like the first game I'll think of to recommend.
Like, I would recommend it because like the combat is really cool and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
not everybody is into fashion as the whole endgame aspect.
Yeah.
It's an investment, unfortunately. I scored a bit higher personally, but that's for I might be a little bit biased here, but I scored it a bit higher only because I've got the events that I'm planning coming up, but also I've spent some time in some other games recently, and these are games that are good, but I know that they just aren't really my type of game. So it was for me, it was one of those moments where it's just like, okay, this is why I like this and don't really like this.
Yeah.
So that's I scored. I maybe when I went into it, I was thinking that and scored it a bit higher.
I think that's fair.
Just higher.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say as well, it's just good to see Sega actually still doing surveys, even if it is a really short one.
Yeah.
It shows that they are still at least interested in what the general perception of the game is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even if it's just for investors,
Also, I would love if they actually showed how the recommendations are, because people still cling onto the Retem surveys for dear life when they're arguing online. Like, look, Japan hates the game more. This survey from 3 years ago proves it.
I was gonna say that feels like it was forever ago. It was 3. Yeah, it's been 3 years. Wow.
I will say there was actually a really funny thing that happened in Japan on the subject of this. When I was at the 25th anniversary shop, there was a Japanese player there, and we sort of talked a little bit in kind of broken Japanese and broken English. And when I told him that I was an NGS player, he seemed genuinely surprised. He was like, wait, you play NGS? Really? So I don't know if there's like a perception over there that all of Global hates NGS.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's their perception. Because like the few players that do play, they feel very cynical about it, and obviously there's a lot of people who stop playing, partially due to certain YouTube videos that
Yeah.
may or may have not gained multiple 100,000 views.
Yeah, name it, no names, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think once again it's one of those things where it's important to have the right expectations going in. This is why you guys know I'm always like just a big huge maverick in the community. Like when someone refers to it as an MMO, I'm quick to jump up there and shout PSO 2 is not an MMO. Again, it's important to have the proper expectations going in. That way you're not looking for a completely different experience and thus not getting what you want.
Yeah. That's also, I feel like some people probably saw NGS and thought it's going to be like Final Fantasy 14 when nah.
Let me say, coming from 14, I'm glad it's not. Like when nothing against 14 of course, but when I came over to PSO2 from that, I was looking for something different, and that's why I fell in love with it. Now, I do still love 14, but it's like they're very different experiences, and I like them for being different.
Yeah. Which brings me back to my the combat is the strongest point for this game, and 14 wishes it would have as responsible combat system as this game has. Shout out to healing party members only for them to die because the server is like 5 seconds delayed.
I've seen some of the more recent combat mechanics we have are kind of leaning into things that 14 has done, and I don't hate it. I recognize it when I see it, but I'm just like, can we not do this?
Yeah, there is a reason why there's a 2.5 seconds cooldown on Final Fantasy 14. God, could you imagine how this game would fall apart if there was like a WoW cooldown of like a half a second?
It's a half second there? Wow. That is...
Yeah, because like it's not designed with controller players in mind, and I don't think they also have weaving, so the smaller cooldowns probably to like match how Final Fantasy 14 feels, or like the other way around.
Oh man, I was an avid PvPer in 14, and I know, well before the first complete revamp, the cooldown had been gradually shortened. I think it's about a second and a half now, like 1.5 seconds now. But it's even that can feel pretty long. Like in the middle of like a really intense battle, that can feel pretty long.
Yeah. And then you have PSO 2 with no cooldown, or 60 seconds depending on what class you play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think both battle systems definitely have their pros and cons. I do definitely enjoy the more like action RPG oriented battle system that PSO 2 has, where it really comes down to just your reflexes and your your attention span, rather than like doing a scripted dance and managing cooldowns and things like that.
Yeah, that's basically the reason why I don't do like the hardcore raids in 14, because like once you learn the fight, it's literally just Simon Says.
I used to love it. I mean, I up until I started playing PSO 2, and when COVID hit, I used to be a pretty avid raider, but I was kind of burning out on it at that point, and I just, now that I'm not doing it, it's hard to want to go back, because I remember, and then with other games I've recently tried out, trying out the raids in like Blue Protocol, like that's good too, but again, to me it was just like I don't miss doing this. I don't miss doing this.
Yeah. The only thing I miss is the story, because that game actually has a story.
Yeah. Actually, there is one thing I'm looking forward to coming pretty soon. I don't remember when exactly, but something the 14 community has been asking for a long time is finally being given to us. They are unrestricting glamours.
Oh yeah.
They're unrestricting all the I don't want to just say fashion items. Like all the gear is getting unrestricted, not just between the jobs, but also like across levels.
Yeah.
And cool. Sure, you've already got some community memes where people are planning to dress up their tank like a healer, or their healer like a tank, or things like that. But pieces that may have only been exclusive to one job or one role now can be worn across all of them. Like I love the original level 60 machinist goggles, and I wish that I've been wishing that there was something that I could wear like that on any other job. Now whenever this next update hits, now I can just wear my machinist goggles.
Yeah,
like with everything.
For me, the biggest restriction was that like some of the crafter equipment items would have go really hard on a battle job, but you can't use them. like
I'm so glad you said that. I have some like glamour planning to do.
Yeah, like there's this one top for like blacksmith. Like having that on a Dark Knight or whatever, that would go so hard.
Yes. I see someone said I want to see a black mage in full plate. Last time I logged in, I think yesterday, the day before, recently, someone posted a piece on social media, and I was like, oh, I remember that one. And I went and bought it, and I created like a light armor setup for one of the healer jobs I play. So I'm really, really looking forward to that.
Yeah, Ito. And I would look more forward to it if they announce a 14 collab. I feel like I'm going crazy with conspiracy theories. Like, oh my god, have you guys seen the new Nameless City district? It looks exactly like the 14 zone they added this expansion.
It's hard not to notice the similarities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do hope they do it, because I know, like, when they did it, it was like back in like Heaven's Ward, like way back.
Yeah. 2016 or something.
The only reason we didn't get anything, the only reason 14 didn't really get anything from PSO2 was because it wasn't out. It wasn't out outside of Japan yet. But now that it is, to me, it's like, okay, you know, how about we do this again for both sides?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I really like the 14 collab back on Japanese PSR2 with the Odin fight. That was really fun.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was really cool. Like when I was brand new, like when I was first playing the Japanese version, and he just showed up in the like, what was the one place called on Lilliput? The underground, whatever that one was. When he just randomly showed up, I was like, "Is that Odin?" 14? What?
Yeah, then instead of trial start or emergency code, you get fate joined.
Yeah. That really threw me off when I saw that, because I didn't know that was a thing.
Same with like the parallel areas. Sometimes they can just send you to Black Shroud.
Yep.
Oh, I miss those. Those were cool.
So let's talk about the headline, because this one was jam-packed.
Yes.
Surprisingly so. So there's going to be the 4.5 anniversary Super Genesis Festival. And there's a lot of PSO items in it, as well as Ragu Rappi.
Yeah, I'm surprised they went all in on the Rappy. Like I love the design, but I was so surprised that was like the main, it was the key art for it.
Yeah, I'm a little
really
bit
confused me with the Rappy, because I remember when they showed the silhouette of it a while back, I was like, that's a PSO 1 Rappy.
Yeah,
and a lot of other people were like, no, it's a PSO 2 Rappy. Turns out it's both.
Turns out nobody was right.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm calling them Ragu Rappi. The correct name is Raguo, but for me they're Ragu Rappi. I'm gonna eat them. Okay, so they showed off Lavis Cannon and Spread Needle. They're gonna be Scratch. Well, Spread Needle is going to be Scratch Count bonus. I don't know about Lavis Cannon. I am a bit disappointed that the Spread Needle is PS2 spec. Because that means it won't have color variant. I hope the Lavis Cannon at least is NGS spec. Or PSO2 spec with CV, whatever. Because
I don't think they said for Lavis, did they? I think they just said we're getting Lavis. They didn't actually say it was PSO2
yeah, they
spec.
didn't specify. So there's still some hopium. But at the same time, if it is NGS spec with like CV, then Spread Needle kind of got the short needle of the haystack.
Hopefully, if it's popular enough, we might get like an Almaty version later. I hope.
Yeah. But yeah, there's gonna be scheduled urgent quests with double clear events, which is good because the Lufer UQ is going to be a limited time only, just like many people expected. It's a little bit disappointed. Maybe they're gonna make a standing version later down the line or something. That would be cool.
I think you did say something about how they're planning on making it available in the future, but they didn't specify how.
Yeah, could be that it's going to be like returning sometimes for events or something.
Yeah.
kind of hope they do like if they don't do it that way. I hope they kind of do it like they did the Griffin limited quest. You know how that's just like a trigger quest now.
Yeah.
Like that might be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Luther, though. I mean, I would have preferred a PSO boss. You know, it was PSO 25th anniversary. It would have been nice to have Olga Floor or something. But
Yeah.
if we're taking a PSO 2 boss, Luther is the one to take.
Yeah, he's the most like he's definitely the most like standout memorable one.
Yeah,
So I'm glad they chose him.
probably my favorite boss in PSO 2, I think.
Yeah.
I thought Yui styling her hair like Luther was actually kind of nice. Like, that's actually a really good look for her. And I hope she keeps it.
Yeah, she's a bit of a Luther fan girl.
Yui the Fallen.
Yui the Fallen, that's great.
I also like the Rappy shirt that she had.
Yeah, are they? Is that going to be for sale? Like I know they launched that store a while back. Like I hope that's going to be like added to the store because I saw that, I was like I kind of want that.
So that T-shirt that was in the 25th anniversary store that I went to.
Mhm.
I don't know if they'll make it available outside of that. I mean, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I really hope so.
They should put all the merch they announced in the Japanese version of the headline on Amazon so I can buy it.
It would be nice.
Right?
I'm gonna buy 20 Rappies and then add them all to a keychain.
I think, didn't they show that they're making some plushie rappies as well? I don't know when they're selling those, but there was like a plushie rag rappy and a plushie NGS rappy.
Was it the NGS Rappy?
Yeah, I can't remember where I saw it now. I don't know if it was posted on like the Rappy Komu Twitter or somewhere else.
Yeah, that was on the Japanese headline because they had some Japanese only info, like new merch. They're also like
so we'll probably never get it.
well, not never. Like they do add some stuff to the Amazon thing from time to time.
Give me the PSO plushie rappy. I need that.
Yes.
I remember buying the one that's like it's like that traditional Japanese art of like Ash and Dudu fighting. He's like jumping the counter. I love that one. I was like, I have to get this.
Yes. They also showed like some posters on the Japanese headline that they're gonna add. I think what they're I think what I know that they're going to sell those on the ARKS Friendship Caravan thingy because they always have like a venue where you can buy merch. So that's probably what it was about.
I'm wondering as well if they might add it to the second pop-up shop because they are doing a second one in Akihabara in December. So maybe some of the stuff will show up there as well.
Maybe. Also, we don't have a roadmap for the first half of 2026, but we do know that during the ARKS Caravan thing, Hamasaki wants to talk about the future of the franchise, or like talk about what's to come in the 5th anniversary. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. A random day, there's going to be news on social media.
Sounds about right for Phantasy Star, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll be keeping an eye out for that.
Okay. So let's continue. There's going to be a new mini episode where Aina and Kanui talk about squad leader stuff. The preview looked like a nothing burger, so I hope there's more to it than that.
I'm always happy to see Kanui, but it didn't seem like much.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an interesting subtext to that I mean, maybe I'm just connecting the dots where they don't really connect, but I remember in one of the it wasn't a mini episode, but it was one of the earlier parts of chapter 6. someone, I think you were asking around about Aina, like right after she became an instructor, and I think it was when you asked Nadara or someone else connected to Nadara. They asked if Aina was like, they asked if she was interested in becoming like a leader, and I'm like, you know, I feel like you wouldn't throw that out there if that's not exactly what you were trying to do. So I'd like to see where they go with that, and I feel like maybe this is like another step toward that. But I mean, I could be chasing shadows right there too.
So what you're saying is we're going to end up fighting Dark Falls Crawford.
You know, if he can do the Luther thing half as well, okay, I'm all for it.
Say Timu Luther.
Yeah, Tesco Luther.
Oh, that would be, you know, even as like an April Fool's joke or like an anniversary thing, I need to see this happen now. Please, Sega, please make this happen.
Yeah, the final mini episode of NGS episode 1 is going to be Crawford talking to a shadowy figure. Everything is set up, my father. And then Luther shows up.
That would be quite the interesting twist. Yeah, I will say overall, I mean, the mini episodes aren't bad. I would like something a little more. Like, I see where they're building up to, but right now, just like you said, it does kind of feel like a nothing burger. It feels like a lot of like filler content in between story arcs, and that's not bad.
Yeah,
but like, to me, it's like you've teased us with enough of what may be around the corner. Like, let's have it now. Like, give it to us. You know. We want something, like anything now.
I do kind of feel we're at the point now where it feels like every time we do this podcast, we're like, okay, you know, we've had a mini episode. There's going to be some more story soon. It kind of feels like we keep on doing that over and over again. Like,
yeah.
Eventually, there's going to be some story at some point.
Yeah, the last proper story chapter that we've got was in June or April 2024.
Oh wow, that's
yeah.
Oof.
Well,
it's kind of crazy, really, isn't it?
At least we haven't done this podcast last year, because then we'll be like, man, it's been 8 months without the story update. that would be fucking depressing.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's been a while, but I'm gonna be the bleeding heart optimist here and say, like, you know, when they cook, they absolutely cook. So I want to believe that, you know, they're working on something big. They're working on something that just is gonna take time, and when they deliver, it'll be worth it. Now, if I'm wrong, no one come after me. But if I'm wrong, then, you know, I'll own it. But that's what I feel like is happening.
Yeah, like
I wish I was that optimistic, but I'm glad you are.
Like, there's reason to believe that they are planning something. Like, they're already shown the key art or logo for the 5th anniversary, which is starting in February. And obviously a year-long anniversary is unheard of, even for PSO2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, here's to hope it's not just smokes and mirrors, and they actually have something.
Yeah, I really hope so. Because I mean, we have a good framework. We have a nice setup, and I even think that we have a fairly decent like story base. Now we just need to go somewhere with it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I see this being discussed more frequently recently. There's a increasing amount of people who wish there was a way to start a new play the game without having to do the story, basically. Because some people invite their friends and then they get bored of the story and drop the game. It's like fair. Chapter 1 through 4 isn't exactly exciting.
Yeah, I get that, honestly. I mean, even going back to the early games, there were plenty of people who played them and paid no attention to the story.
Yeah.
So I don't think story should be like a mandatory thing that you feel like you need to do. But
yeah. I think
You still need to be there.
I think NGS is like the first game in the online series where story is mandatory, because you could do the multiplayer mode in Universe without ever touching the story mode. So, and then PSO is kind of the same. Like you can unlock areas just by playing them and not doing the story. So yeah.
Yeah, I remember in when I first started the Japanese version, like, I mean, obviously I didn't really know what I was doing, and I just, in my mind, it was just like, okay, there's a list of explorations. Let me just go down the list, and I didn't even know I specifically had to go out of my way to do the story. I eventually did, and I'm glad I did. I enjoyed it, but just without really knowing, I ran out the gate and just started playing, and I had a good time.
Also, regarding us being stuck on Halfa, like, I don't mind being stuck on Halfa as long as we get new areas. But then you look at the new Nameless City district, and it's like, this is exactly the same one we got before, except that textures are different.
It's just RGB now. That's the other difference.
Yeah, it's Nameless City Gamer version, sponsored by Razer.
I'm hoping that it wasn't just an asset flip, which, I mean, Alter Realm, they can kind of get away with it considering it what it is, but
yeah,
I want to believe that what little bit they showed us was just familiar areas, and they were intentionally not showing us anything new, since all we were getting was just that early tease of it.
Yeah, it would be very weird to have an industrial district next to the party zone.
Right?
So here's the hope that the other two areas are actually very different.
As an avid creative spacer, I'm truly hoping that once we get the new one, they'll be a bit more willing to give us build parts based on Nameless City.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Speaking of creative spaces, we're finally getting all ship creative spaces.
Yes.
I must have missed this because I didn't realize that until I saw you mention it.
Yeah.
They very quickly flashed it on screen, and then, like, it was such a, I don't want to say footnote, but it's like they showed it, like the actual text explaining it was just kind of in the bottom of the screen, and then they quickly cut to something else. Like, even I was just, the one meme with the actor Leonardo DiCaprio, where he sits forward and points. Like, that was me in that moment, just like, wait, what was that?
Yeah. That's something that annoys me about these trailers a little bit, because, like, it's really sometimes a blink and you miss it moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, oh, all ship creative spaces. Let's zoom in on the option in like half a second and then move to something else.
Yeah, and I feel like that's such a big thing, since it's like it's something that really has been requested for a while. I know whenever I do any of my creative space and chill streams, people bring it up, and I've always said, like, hey, I think that would be an awesome idea, because I know ship 1 is very big as like the party ship. That's where a lot of clubs and events happen. 3 does a lot of fashion shows. I mean, you guys know I'm on every ship, and sometimes it would be nice to just, rather than having to switch characters, it'd be nice to just be able to, honestly, even just visit my own spaces. Like, if I wanted to do promotional screenshots for anything, I don't have every character on every ship, so it'd be nice to just be able to freely jump, and now we are getting that. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, pro tip, now that creative spaces are all ship, you could technically have more than 1 or 2 permanent spaces by utilizing characters on different ships.
This is true. Yep.
So there's that.
Actually, no, there is a stipulation to that. When you visit all ship, you can't build.
Yes.
Like, I did see that in the infographic they had, which I guess is pretty fine. I mean, in most cases, most people will just be visiting. But, like, I guess if you're jumping between your own spaces, say, like, if I go visit, my arena on ship 1, I can't build on it. Although I'm done building it, but if I'm on my ship 4 character and I go to my ship 1 space, I can't build while I'm there.
Yeah.
And I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll change down the line. It'd be nice if it changes down the line, but I could also see how that might. I could see how that might be a technical nightmare.
Yeah.
It gives me more options to make more creative spaces. I'm happy because I really enjoy creative space. I've been having a blast recently making loads of pixel art of old classic fantasy star characters. So
I saw that. That looks so good.
Yeah.
Also
I'm working through them all.
I also been working on my creative spaces a lot recently, mainly because the altered realm on all ship is just very laggy and unenjoyable. So I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna work on my creative spaces instead."
I feel that. I mean, aside from my Sunday streams, a lot of times I work weekend overnights. If there's not anything crazy going on, or if I'm not actively playing something else, I may log in and just kind of mess about, maybe try some ideas, or maybe continue working on a personal build. And it keeps me awake, it keeps me going, and it makes the time pass.
Yes. Also, I saw someone mention this in chat. There's a pattern to the dimension rippers of Outer Realm, and both of them so far are facing the city of each region, which is a little bit concerning.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're both near. They're both like right near the settlements.
Yeah. So it might be setting up on like a full-scale attack from Starless, because there's also another pattern. If you like check the areas where the cities should have been in Outer Realm, there's basically just a cube there. So I don't know if it means that the Starless have no data on these areas or what, but yeah, it feels like something is brewing up, which I hope it won't take like 6 months for that something to finally pay off.
This is definitely why we need like a major story update, not just mini episodes, although those are fine, but we need to really just, if we're going into chapter 7, we really need to just aren't we in chapter 7 already?
Yeah, going into chapter 8.
Oh, okay, yeah. If we're going into chapter 8, then we need to just like fully go into it.
Yeah. Also, thanks for the super chat, Wings.
Starless just drop cube on city. Everybody gangsta till they get cubed.
See, we're just gonna drop our X cubes on Starless. We can do that too. Big deal.
We've got thousands of them.
Yeah.
I need someone in the community to make a get cubed nerd meme. Please do that. Actually, wait, no. One of the new. I was looking right at the words a second ago. The new dual quest, the accessory you get from it, it's the Starless cubes. We literally can get cubed.
Hey Sky, are you looking forward to the Legend 3 upgrades?
I am looking forward to it in the fact that I have a Legendios and a Legend. Although annoyingly, I have a Legendios rifle and a Legend rifle. So that's kind of annoying. I've got two of the same weapon type. Not so much looking forward to actually making the Legend 3.
I feel that.
Because, as we've established before, progress grinders are a problem. This is not going to help.
Yes.
Isn't there a new?
When I was watching,
some new item we're gonna need for that too, right?
Yeah, there's just going to be like progress cube or something. But when I was watching the stream, it was like, oh wait, how many progress grinders do you need? 3,000?
3,000? What?
Yeah, it's 3,000. Yeah.
I don't even think I have 2,000. Well, maybe I don't know.
The thing is, I've just spent most of mine on upgrades into an Iron, so I have no progress grinders at all at the minute.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have 8,000 because I have problems, but when I saw that, I was like, damn, Sky is screwed.
I'm so cooked.
I hope that, I mean, if it requires that much, I hope whatever new content we're getting is going to drop them more frequently.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, when you're getting about 5 or 10 from each mission, each quest, it doesn't really help too much when you need 3,000.
That'll take forever.
Honestly, one thing I would like to see added is the ability to turn old weapons that use Progress Grinders back into Progress Grinders.
Yeah, that
So
would be
let me get rid of
helpful.
my Macro Celio, for example. Let me get rid of that for a few Progress Grinders.
I like that. That'd be a fair exchange.
Yeah.
Do it, Sega. I need all the help I can get.
Mhm.
I know Blue Protocol kind of does something like that. The upgrade items you put into like upgrading your gear, you can dismantle it and you just get it all back. So like when you get new gear, you know, when you dismantle your old stuff, everything that you put into upgrading the old one, I mean, unless it requires something new, you can just put it into the new thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be a nice approach, a nice way to just recycle stuff and not have us just completely like, you know, trashing our old stuff and having to, you know, upgrade each time.
Also, speaking about things that they could bring over from Blue Protocol, I would love if they brought over the system that allows us to save up to 3 days of dailies. So
that would be nice, yeah.
So people can like just not play for 2 days and then do all 3 dailies in one go.
Yeah, that would be nice, and that way no one's really missing out.
Yeah, because like I feel like that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it is a dark pattern, but they made it somehow more fair.
Yeah.
So
you know, I've been saying for a while, looking at Dustle and looking at Bujin, those, if you really look at how they move, how they fight, you could build a new class off of those. And I would love to see new classes in general. But after playing Beat Performer, which is a healer over there, it's a healer that uses a guitar. I saw that and I'm like, we could do that. It could be the Rotzek class that we don't have. Like, Sega, you might want to take a look at this because this this is cool. We can do this.
yeah, I wouldn't mind a new class either, but first I would like them to finish the class expansions, because Slayer isn't there in need of them.
Well, that's right. Slayer is next, but it's not till January, right? Is that right?
February, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
February
Sorry,
at the
Slayer
earliest. And I also...
Whereas Phantom been split up into Ranger, sort of Braver, and... Yeah, mostly those two.
Yeah. Also, you could argue Force a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I also hope when the Slayer expansion drops, they actually will bring us a 4th tech arts customization. Because it's been over a year now. Where is it?
It is very overdue.
It's weird that we haven't had it.
I need my second wand PA. Like, half my kit, and it's not upgraded yet.
Maybe that will come along with the Slayer update. It'd be the perfect time to do it too.
Yeah. It will also be a good time to do some older classes rebalances. Like maybe touch up Bouncer a little bit.
I find it funny that Fighter got 2 out of nowhere. Like, whatever. I know one of them was not the last one we got, which I think was Waker, but the one before that, you know, that was, you know, when right about that time that arrived, they were just like, oh, also we're doing another Fighter expansion. I'm like, another one? Okay, you just kind of threw this at us out of nowhere, and it's not bad. I'm not complaining, but it's like, Fighter already got one. Why does it get another one? Everyone else only gets one.
It got another one because people weren't happy with the first one. Because arguably it didn't go far enough. And same thing with Gunner. The Gunner expansion was abysmal.
Yeah, the Gunner one was terrible.
I got 2, and Gunner just still hasn't gotten another one.
Well, it did get together with Fighter. and that one was much better.
Gunner is better now. I think it's actually playable now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then EX styles help a lot too.
I really like those. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm very happy with what they did with it. I feel like they could do more, and it would be nice for them to do more. Like, I'd like to see the EX styles expand, but what we have is pretty nice so far.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because, like, if you look at it mechanically, EX styles are basically just like the trigger actions that we had in PSO2 on mags.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Except, like, here they also expand our gameplay a little bit with, like, After Blast and like these weird conditionals.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
I know the visuals and the cut-in for it really give it that flair. Like, I mean, these are supposed to be, you know, some of your most powerful skills. And to me, it's like, why was this not a thing to begin with? Like, why were our photon blasts not given the same treatment from the start?
Yeah, I kind of wish Photon Blast would get, like, cinematic camera angles too.
Yeah.
But I also like that they gave us the ability to disable this, because
True.
if you are unfortunate enough to not have a hard lock on before activating After Blast, there's a good chance that you will just whiff.
Oh, yeah, I learned that the hard way
Yeah.
in the dual quest with the thing with the tail. I can't remember its name right now, but I went to use it and it jumped, and I watched the attack just fly off into nothing, and I'm like, oh, I'm not clearing this.
I still have to do the recent dual quests. I haven't bothered with them. I've been working on my phone yesterday the whole day because I got a new phone, so I was just moving all my apps and passwords.
I'm not looking forward to that. I just ordered a replacement laptop because my current one's trying to rip itself apart. I just ordered one, and I'm not looking forward to having to move everything over.
Yeah. In my case, it's like from an Android to an iPhone, so it's even worse.
Oh no!
I tried
no.
tried the app that, like, moves all your data, but it only moves like half of them. Some reason.
There's something that just does it for you now.
Yeah, there's an app that does it for you, but, like, it doesn't do it well enough. So still end up having to move a lot of things manually.
I gotta crawl out from under my rock more often. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Bring back Defi capsules when you duel. Please don't.
You know, I liked when they added the all ones, but you know, I remember it wasn't very fun building Defi gear for like every single one. So when they had the all, I was like, okay, this is good. But then I guess, I mean, the idea wasn't super popular, so they quietly just kind of, you know, shoved it in a drawer and closed it.
I just think the
extra duels, like, they're fine as they are, but I can also understand why it wasn't an appealing thing for the older ones.
I just think the way they distributed the capsules was just not good. If they designed the dual quests, let's say they do the original dual quests, give each boss 10 ranks, and you can clear rank 1 through 5 on, like, regular gear, and then rank 6 requires you to have Defi capsules. But you can farm Defi capsules from rank 1 to 5. Like, that would have been great, in my opinion. But no, instead it was like a rare drop from the seasonal LTQ, and then it was added into the seasonal shop. So at that point, it's basically either you have it or you don't. And if you have it, it's a free fight. So
yeah, I kind of didn't like how it really was like an all or nothing scenario. Like, you couldn't just slot in any single one of them. Like, if you really wanted it to be effective, you had to have them all.
Yeah.
I personally just don't like the idea that you had to have specific capsules to do the quests.
Yeah.
Just let me do the quest with my normal gear.
Yeah. And that's starting from the third one, starting from Zelvin. That's what they started to do. I mean,
Yeah.
still getting them made it easy. Like if you wanted to go back and just farm it, it made it easier to do it. But as long as you were pretty well geared, you could just clear them without having to like build new gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, funny thing about the dual quest is that playing the base version of the boss before going to the most recent high version made me realize how much I don't like the base version of those bosses. Like, the AI is so bad in comparison.
The higher versions are just tricky enough. They're familiar enough, but then they'll do something that you're not really expecting that'll catch you off guard. And that's cool. I mean, it's not just a reskin of the boss or the same thing with more damage, but I don't know. I see what they're doing with it, and I like what they're doing, but I'd also love to. I personally would love it if we got something just completely like we've never seen this before, and that's why it's like a special fight. I mean, Masquerade stood out for being Masquerade, but to me, it's like, okay, well, maybe introduce. Yeah, I know we're getting more high star lists. Maybe introduce those through the extra duels first, and then kind of, give them, and then kind of add them to like other content, if you will.
Yeah. I feel like they're doing like half and half with that. Like one of the two stages we get each time they add new stages. One of them is like an old high enemy that we already had, and the other one is one that we didn't have before. Like the previous update where we got the tail starless boss, like that was a new one, and then the other one we had
we're getting Ring Wedge, I think, as well. We're getting
yeah
Ring Wedge, and what was the other one in the headline?
Ring Wedge
I don't remember
and Dark Saver.
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be. Oh boy, that is gonna be a fight.
I can't wait to be confused for the entire fight.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no.
Can I just say, why is it an NGS? Why does confusion last so long?
Right?
I don't understand this. Why does it last so long?
There's no real way to cleanse it, is there?
Yeah, there's no way to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So you just stand there and just can't really do anything for what feels like minutes.
Yeah.
Well, don't get hit in the fight again.
Yeah, just get good, I guess.
See, the thing I do when I'm confused in the middle of a fight, I just don't use my movement stick anymore. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm a sitting duck.
I ran into something similar. There was an expansion recently to Daemon X Machina, Titanic Scion, and one of the bosses creates this like bubble, like this giant bubble that reverses your controls, and I'm like, I'm already having a hard enough time flying and like staying airborne and attacking you, and now you're reversing my controls. Can we not do this? So I just stay close to it, and I try to just stay close and keep attacking it, so I don't have to fly around very much.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Also, Yui mentioned it in the headline, but apparently there's going to be a surprise for those who clear all 10 stages. So I wonder what that's going to be.
Yeah, it's funny how they were really, like, they mentioned it, but they were just like, you'll find out. I'm like, is this a good surprise, or is this like I imagine it's a good surprise, but when they're going out of their way to not say what it is, I'm like, Uh-oh.
Would be.
I was trying to think what it could be, because I mean we've already had Masquerade, so where else do you go from that?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it's like a secret 11th stage, but it could also just be a title.
Yeah, I was thinking like a title wouldn't be all that special. It'll have to be something really prestigious. It would have to be something that incentivizes wanting to do like all that.
I have a suspicion it's going to be like a bonus stage, but
Oh no.
I don't know what it would be against.
Now fight High Masquerade. Oh, I take back what I just said. I don't want that to be a thing.
You've done it now. You've willed that into existence now.
Oh no.
High Masquerade with 100 ranks.
You know, I know a few people who would absolutely love that.
Do you know what I've just seen in chat? Someone said Shiva. I mean,
Now that could be fun.
That
could be.
Could be. Could also be Phaleg.
That would be rough.
Like to duel again.
Yeah.
You know what I think it might be, since we are getting more and more starless oriented accessories, and someone did ask about it not too long ago. That Halo thing the high starless have. I feel like maybe it might be that. Maybe. It might be so dumb because of the music. Oh no.
Oh yeah, true. Oh no. Well.
That's 999 ranks.
Oh god. Well, Sodam only had 200 or 100. No, it had 100. Did it?
It was 100 for Sodam, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's bad enough.
Could see them. I could see them adding more ranks to all the ones that we previously had. So it's like everything has like 100 ranks. I don't know if that'd be. I don't know if that'd be a reward, but hey, someone would do it.
Also, I wonder if Sodam wouldn't be as bad of a boss in NGS purely because the combat system is like much more float here. Because I remember in PSO 2, certain weapons just couldn't really play against Sodam. Like if you're a sword hero, you're just fresh out of luck because every time you step counter, you hit the ground, and then instead of hitting his weak point, you hit his legs, which have like 50% damage resistance. Like great, thank you.
100 ranks of suffering. Yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but you never know.
I also wonder, because like Luthor is going to be like the benchmark for seeing how PSO2 bosses fare against us. It's like the original one wasn't like super complicated. Like you could do some gunner shenanigans and like hit his head or during the entire fight, but there wasn't that much verticality. So I wonder how the Ruina version is going to play.
Yeah, I do wonder. There's a couple of things I saw in the trailer that made me wonder, like, okay, can you weapon action that? Can you handle it the same way as before? Or I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, but part of me is wondering, like, how is the old fight going to work with the new combat system?
Yeah. Also, will we get the whole new world at the end?
Yes, please.
We have to.
You can't have it without it.
Yeah. It would be
they made
weird.
a new version of it. They literally made a new version of the song, so surely they have to use it in more than just that trailer.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, like talking to a friend of mine. Like either they're gonna use the PSO2, the whole new world, because it's a PSO2 boss and it already has the whole new world, but they could also like use the PSO1, the whole new world. That would also go hard. Like half the song is the same, but like whatever.
Yeah,
that might not be bad. I've always said that's one of my favorite parts of the base PSO2 urgent quest. I just, I'm really big on aesthetics and things like that. And for me, whenever that song kicks in, that's like, that's an audio way of telling the players, like, hey, like, you're winning. The battle is turning in your favor.
Yeah,
keep going.
Also, for me, it's like part of the ARKS identity. So. It almost feels like a hymn that plays when we're about to kick people's ass. Like this is our boss fight song.
Yeah, it's like, they were playing your boss theme, but now they're playing my song.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else plays Monster Hunter, but I kind of see it the same way as like Proof of a Hero in Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was such a memeable song. I love those memes where it's like, someone playing Tony Hawk's with like the Monster Hunter guy wearing Graffalos armor, and then probably the thing he plays. so dumb, but I love it.
We definitely need more. We need more stuff like that just for fun. In games.
Okay. Oh yeah, also Luther's going to drop the 14-star Arch weapons, which are based on PSO weapons.
I'm so ready.
Yes. there's
I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm definitely. I saw what you said about Malignant Vile earlier. I am notably not a fan of that fight. I am willing to run Luther until I'm blue in the face, as long as I don't have to run Vile.
Yeah.
I don't like Vile at all.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan.
I don't mind
I
the fight.
like the original version. I like the original Urgent Quest version, but the Standing Quests, not a fan.
I don't mind the fight. It's just like it's been months since we had the Malignant Vile, and we're so power crept at this point. Like when I play with Miller and Youth, we beat the fight in like 10 minutes. There's no challenge anymore. Can we please get a new high difficulty boss?
Yeah, it's about time to get a new one.
Yeah, but yeah,
I'm really happy though to see the 14-star weapons being PSO weapons.
Yeah.
The only thing I did mention this on Twitter, but the only thing I've got against it is some of the weapons I've picked are kind of well known in PSO for specific things. So like the Dark Flow, which is the sword. In PSO, the main reason you use that was because it could fire like huge energy waves, and it was really cool. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to get that in NGS, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, that's kind of the bad part. This is something I complain about with NGS since pretty much the start. Like, the multi-weapon system is cool in concept, but it also like doesn't allow for unique weapon potentials anymore. Like, all of them need to have the same potential. So like Lavis Cannon doesn't have a shockwave because like it has to be compatible with like other stuff. So I guess the only shockwave we have now is like the customization for Swift Smash and the counter. Like you know?
It's just kind of sad.
Yeah.
You know, when you combine like EX styles and Tech Arts customization, I like that some of these things are becoming more native to the class and less the weapon. Because just, you know, we're always gonna be swapping out weapons, but you know, some skills, like I know the Blitz style has as part of Blitz style, it has one of the old weapon potentials that would like add an extra attack. I can't remember which weapon had that, but I was like, this is great. I wish this was like, I main Ranger. I was like, I wish Ranger just had this little extra drone to attack, like as just as part of being Ranger. But
yeah,
now it is sort of part of a class, but not the main one.
Yeah, there's also like the argument that we had in PSO 2, where like some weapons feel so centralizing for a class that you end up not upgrading weapons because the weapon potential just isn't there. For Tector, for example, when Lavis Cannon came out, it was like the best wand you could have ever. And you could basically just run Lavis Cannon since the day it released up until the day it was nerfed. Which was 2 years, by the way. When episode 6 came out, they nerfed Lavis Cannon and made it so that all wands were a little bit faster. So
Okay. I feel like that's one of those things where they saw like, okay, no one is like trying to get any new weapons because this one's so good, so let's just nerf this one and make them have to do it.
Yeah, because it's like, it's not just that the attack speed like quadruples our damage. It's also like having shorter attack animation allows us to counter sooner. So it's like just general playability was better with this wand.
I feel that.
So
I am interested though to see the rest of these 14 stars, because I don't know if they showed all of them. I'm hoping there's one for every weapon class, because that's how we normally go with NGS.
yeah.
I'm sure they will.
So I'm interested to see what other PSO weapons we get. I'm really hoping for Sangha and Yashira's dual blades. It has to happen. I need that weapon.
I hope so.
One thing that's a little bit disappointing is that these weapons won't get upgrades. We already know that beforehand. Yeah. But I feel like just for the nostalgia part, it'll be nice to have them.
It sounds to me like when they said they wouldn't get upgrades, it sounds to me like these are going to be like the new ultra rare weapons. So that's fine. You know, I'm fine if ultra rares are just so up there that that it warrants their rarity. But then there's also no upgrade for that. Like I was really surprised when they implemented an upgrade to crest weapons, because crest weapons were the current ultra rare, but then they decided like, okay, these can be upgraded too. And I was thinking like, all right, is this how it's gonna be going forward? Is this gonna make these more available, or
yeah,
I don't know. They seem to be kind of like in the middle. It seems like they haven't really decided which way they want to go with that yet.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that they didn't hint or disclose that's going to happen. Like there are so many people who dropped their crest weapons because they thought oh, the Leyend weapon is Biz now, so I'm gonna run Leyend instead. And then they announced the upgrade, and it's like, what do you mean Leyend isn't Biz anymore?
Well, it's the same with 12 as well. Like I know people have probably got rid of a lot of 12 weapons. Yeah. And all of a sudden it's like, hey, it's getting an upgrade, by the way.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that. When I saw it, I was like, really? We're going back and upgrading 12 weapons? That's unexpected.
I get why. Yeah. They said it's more of a support focused weapon, isn't it? Which I guess is kind of how the legend weapons are as well. Yeah. So I guess they're kind of lumping it in with those.
I don't mind, because 12 is one of my favorite weapons so far in NGS. I love the party support effect. But when they announced it and I was watching the headline, I'm like, did I trash my 12? Do I have it still?
I know I don't have any anymore.
Yeah. So that's luckily I didn't. I still have it, but I did not expect it to become relevant again, so a little bit more transparency.
It would have been nice to know this sooner.
Yeah. Also, there's an elephant in the room. Let me put it up on the screen.
Flugelguard win.
Yeah, there's an elephant in the room. That they showed the roadmap for the event, and there's just 14-star armor on it.
Wait, there was?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a 14-star armor.
It's not the... Oh boy. Is this an upgrade to the Fortune armor?
It is an upgrade, yeah.
It's just a brand new.
But
because we all wanted 14-star armors already.
Yeah. Which is also kind of crazy, because PSO 2 didn't even have 14-star armor.
Oh, that's right, it didn't. I wonder what exactly they're going with that. I do hope that is an upgrade, because we just got Fortune. If they're just like, hey, we're gonna make a new one now, I'm like, then why did we get this one?
Yeah.
I've honestly just given up on upgrading armor at this point, because it feels like if I upgrade to one, it's going to get replaced immediately anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the benefit of armor units before. Like they really had a lot of longevity. Like it would be a long time before you had to move up to the next one, or before an upgrade would arrive.
Also, it'd be nice if we had more augment transfer vouchers, because since the last live stream, I gained a total of 10 vouchers. And I need 40.
I am really struggling for vouchers. I have barely any.
Me
Is there
too.
actually any good way of getting them, or is it just through events?
Being lucky with
think it's
silver
good
scratches
enough.
and gold scratches.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Because I wasn't lucky. I still have one gold scratch left from the current campaign. And if that doesn't give me any vouchers, then I guess I'm fresh out of luck.
Here's a thought, Sega. You know all of these materials that we never use, like dread scales and things like that? Maybe let us trade those for vouchers. Even if it's like 1,000 dread scales, I don't care. Just let me get rid of stuff like that for useful stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, that would solve two problems actually.
Also, an alternative solution. You have the dailies for Lucille and Nameless City that give fuck all. How about you give them vouchers or something?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
It just seems stupid when it's so difficult to make weapons because you constantly have to get new capsules and everything. Just let us have some way of getting these vouchers. Don't make them too easy to get, obviously, but just give us a way of getting them without having to rely on these random scratches.
Yeah.
Intern Kun, I know you're watching. Write this down.
Yeah. That's also something I hope they're gonna nail with the Neon City. Because, like, if the daily is still going to be, like, 3 X cubes for it, then... Yeah.
Yeah, it'll fall off pretty quick if the incentive just isn't like worth it.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, cool new area, that's great, but the novelty, well, I can't say new, just cool update to an area, but novelty does eventually fade.
Yeah, they could also like give us like master cube fragments as a daily reward. Like, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
There's still some add-on skills that I haven't min-maxed, so having a more reliable source like a daily run of Neon City, I wouldn't mind it. Can we please have it, Sega?
There's some older, like some really older items in the mission pass as well. Like, we're still getting like Aegis fragments, and I'm like, but we don't need those at all. Like, swap those out for augment transfer pass vouchers.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to give out a ton, but since they're always there in the mission pass, at the very least, it is a passive way to kind of build them up over time.
Do you still get arms refiners in the mission pass, or did they remove those?
I think you do,
I think so, but it's at like the 4th stage. It's like once you've gotten everything, that extra page is just kind of extra stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't needed arms refiners for I can't remember how long. I've got thousands of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the mission pass is in dire need of an overhaul, I think.
Yeah.
In terms of loot.
Yeah. Also, I definitely would like to go back to nothing against the current reward boxes, but when it was a passive way to reintroduce older accessories, like, that was cool. Like, if you didn't get all of it completed and you missed out on something, that wasn't great. But now it's just like all we're getting is just more of the same stuff that we've been getting anyways, just from running quests.
Yeah.
Like, the old reward box did have the incentive of like, oh hey, there's that one thing that I remember that I never did get in base PSO 2. I really want that. Let me go run a bunch of stuff to get reward box medals.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is it would be nice to have a few more NGS spec things in there as well, because I know a lot of it was PSO2 spec accessories. So it'd be cool, even if it's just like, ones that we got a while back that haven't been in rotation for a while. Doesn't need to be really expensive things. Just give us some NGS spec stuff as well.
Yeah.
There's a grenade belt I wear all the time that I got it from Fresh Finds, but it only showed up once, so I haven't been able to account bind it. I've been saying for a while, like, either bring that back somehow, or even better, give us a new one that we can actually change the color of, because it's like a desert tan, and I'm like, all right, that doesn't match anything I wear, but okay.
Yeah, one day in a random scratch, there's going to be an grenade belt.
I'll absolutely jump at that if and when it happens.
Kind of weird
Someday.
how they randomly throw into scratches like, oh, here's this popular PSO2 accessory in N-spec. It's like, cool. Why though?
There's an item I've been looking for. Like I know when they do the PSO 2-day memory scratches, there's an item I've been waiting for forever, and we've gotten every other variation of it except that one, and I'm like, all right, somebody at Sega really is just trying to mess with me now. The army leg belt, we got the green one, we got the tan one, we just got the dark coyote one, which it's a darker brown, and I'm like, where's the black version of it? Because that'll go with anything, but that is the one we have never gotten ever in global, and I'm like, come on, what are we doing here, Sega?
Almost feels like all the items that are in Fresh Finds are cursed forever.
Oh man, and there's so many different ways they could reintroduce them. You could do it in the mission pass, reward boxes. You could literally just throw it into content. You remember how they added those they added some random motion variations to Cannonball Rumble, Cannonball Strike stuff. You could just literally throw it into quests.
Yeah.
Intern Kun, write this down. I know you're out there.
Yeah, listen to us, Intern Kun.
Help us help you move up in the company.
Okay. So let's see. Christmas LTQ. There's going to be an upgraded version of it from last time or a year before. It didn't look that much different, to be honest, but I also haven't overanalyzed it. There's going to be a new Gladiasol augment, finally.
I know Ray's got to be pretty happy about that. She was in one of her last streams. She was absolutely calling it. Like she saw when we got the current one, Argent Gigas Masked, and she's like, okay, there's absolutely going to be like an Argent Gladiasol. I don't think that's the name, but she was right. She was absolutely right.
Yeah.
Also,
can't wait to not be able to make that.
Right.
See, on my end, it's like, okay, now I have like 30 mages Gladiasol just waiting to be converted. Unlike the Halfinal and thingy, because barely had any of those. I actually farmed Masquerade like crazy when the Lewis Halfinal came out. So it was kind of profitable.
I wish I would have done that. I decided to be lazy at the time, and I regret it.
I've just accepted at this point that I'm just going to be stuck in Lux Alpha now for the foreseeable future.
I mean, I think Lux Alpha is still good, and I've said many times before, like nothing. I mean, maybe except for like dual quests or with the exception of dual quests, nothing really needs you to have like the absolute best in slot affixes currently.
Yeah.
It is a nice goal to aim for, but it's not an absolute necessity.
Yeah. I sold the first 2 Gigas Masks that I got, and after that, like the price dropped to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna use whichever I craft for my own armor.
Yeah.
But I also wish I could actually move to the next armor set, but I can't because I'm not getting enough augment transfer vouchers.
Yeah, they really got to address that, because it's just so, for how much we need it, especially with them like constantly throwing new gear at us, for how much we need it, it is just way too rare.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose maybe one reason that they're doing it is because a lot of people have probably used Lars and Raddy capsules. They obviously want you to buy more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's part of it too.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon we'll find a decent balance on that.
Yeah. Like, at the very least, they could just add a daily for the content of the week that gives 1 voucher or something. Because they haven't been doing that lately. And I can tell.
Yeah, just like some sort of daily to complete would be nice.
Yeah. Let's see.
I really like.
There's going to be a Happy Sunrise LTQ with a bunch of Ragu rappies.
Nice.
I wonder if the name Happy Sunrise is like a reference to Day Dawn or something.
Huh. I felt like, I mean, looking at the preview video, I felt like it was some sort of metaphor for like the new year.
I guess.
Yeah,
I can't be wrong.
it is a New Year theme one, I think. Yeah.
So it's an added daily that sent us to deliver empty bottles to Ruskina. Let us clean the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna start mining alio mushrooms and give it to Jerkus.
I will say on that.
There's definitely things we could do to get what we want. I'm all for seeing it happen.
I think on the Happy Sunrise LTQ. I think was that the one with the giant Ragu Rappy as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that looked fun.
Yeah. It's also
I'm all
like,
for massive Rappies.
yeah. Especially with the most recent Rappy lore.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
Yeah, we got deep Rappy lore.
Yeah. We have genetically engineered Ragu that is made out of Ragol Rappies and Naberius Rappies.
I still think they look more like PSO 2 Rappies personally, but
Yeah.
Someone just got a crest cube from the LTQ. I just finally got my 5th one from a random Dalian run. I'd been sitting on 4 for a while, and then I just finally got the 5th one like 2 days ago. I was like, oh, well, cool. Where was this all that time? Not complaining. I'm happy I finally got it, but still, it's just like, man, I needed this like weeks ago.
It
it took me weeks to get my first.
I got my 24th yesterday.
24? What's your secret?
I have problems.
I know, it sounds like you have solutions.
Well, the solution to bad luck is brute force, yes.
No, that actually makes sense, actually.
Yeah, I used 10 to upgrade my not 24th, my 19th. I used 5 to upgrade my thingy. And now I have 14 in my storage.
Oh.
I forgot it takes 10 to get the AT pity weapon. Speaking of pity weapon, those who don't have a 12 can just use the seasonal tickets to get a untradeable version of 12, which is...
Oh, that's right. They are going to add that.
It's kind of weird because it's such an old weapon.
I think it's a good idea though to help people upgrade to Legend 3.
Yeah.
Although you still have 3,000 Proker grinders, so
I do hope they make the tickets more farmable, because if I have to sacrifice potentially SG and whatever exclusive rewards these tickets gonna have for a pity weapon, then it's gonna be a tough sell.
Yeah.
I mean, unless the 12 cost less than 3,000 to upgrade. But considering they're all Legend 3,
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're probably going to be 3,000 each.
Yeah, it would de-incentivize the other ones. So, like, if one of them was just a clearly more affordable option, then nobody would want to bother with the others, unless they were just so much better in some kind of way.
But yeah, they're gonna drop Line Strike cards that are winter themed in that LTQ, which is cool. I'm looking forward to that. Especially with the recent buff to Mother, I'm just gonna use Christmas Mother in my deck.
I think that's another good approach they're taking. Just, things that are even if they're not like combat related, they are items that players would be very interested in. That's a really good approach.
Honestly,
Yeah, I do like to see it.
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I like it when they add things to the quest rewards. You know, that are not just your typical materials. You know,
Yes.
whether it's weapon camos or line strike cards. I think it's a really good thing to do.
Like
That is definitely a good move going forward.
in general, I like when they have lots of stuff in the loot pool, because it makes those hurrah moments when you get a rare drop much more special.
Yeah.
And if there is a higher quantity of stuff to get, then you also get it more often. So yeah.
Yeah, it makes you actually want to pay attention to what's dropping.
Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't mind if we reduced the amount of fluff we get in loot, because it's a little bit silly that every time we kill a boss in all ship matchmaking, we're DDoSing the server.
Right. You know, it's also one of those things where, like, at this point, nothing should be dropping like resurger weapons.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Can we?
Yeah, I don't know why that's the thing.
Can we discontinue Dull Soul 1, please?
Yeah. Yes, please. I don't remember the last time that was used.
It
Like,
was
at
never
all.
used. That's the thing. It was
Oh,
never
well,
used.
there we go.
It's just fluff.
Yeah, we definitely need a refresh of the you know, of the I guess the common drops from quests.
What do you think about Sega collaborating with itself? Not the first time, and it won't be the last time. I remember.
No,
I remember when they announced a collaboration with a SEGA IP, and then it turned out it was Phantasy Star Zero.
You know, I see what they're doing with some of the other releases they've had, and I'm like, why don't we get cool stuff like this? I was absolutely just crazy about Shinobi Art of Vengeance when it released, and it is a very good game, and I can't recommend it enough. The Villains DLC is slated for January, I believe, and then just over time they were slowly revealing which 3 villains would be chosen. They started with Eggman, and I mean, I kind of expected that.
Yeah.
Then they revealed Death Adder, and so I was thinking like, okay, we're going with like classic Sega villains, and then they absolutely like hit us with they hit us with a total surprise with Majima from the Yakuza series. I was like, Majima, like, this is great. I'm not complaining, but him, really? But I'm excited for that, and I'm like, okay, now can we have some of that over in PSO too?
Yeah.
Maybe someday.
Also, like with all the collaborations that Miku is doing right now, it's like, could we have like some new Miku items in PSO2 as well, please?
Bring it back. Like, even if you don't bring back the old one, like, I've been seeing something about, I guess, some new songs they did for Sonic Racing Crossroads. Like, can we have a new Miku concert in PSO2 with those songs? Maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe they're saving it for the 5th anniversary.
Oh.
I swear, we're hyping up the 5th anniversary to be like the second coming of Jesus Christ. And then, and then it's going to be nothing.
Just be scratches and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Oh. No. Speaking of I know the PSO2 ES scratch. It looks good. I'm interested in it, but to me, it's like you have given us every other outfit for Jenny except her sweater dress, and that's the one I want more than anything. I'm like,
yeah,
and
same.
These are of course NGS spec, but I'm like, you are like intentionally avoiding this one, and why is that?
To be fair, the summer outfits they're releasing right now, they're like also the most recent figurines that Jenna and Annette have, so there's probably some cross promotion with that.
I think the Annette one's just gone up for pre-order, I think. So if you do want it, it is up for pre-order at the minute.
Yeah. But in general, I wish they released more PSO2 ES outfits more frequently, because
We have a whole wardrobe for Jenna and Annette to go through, and like one outfit for Bruno. But it would be nice if we got it.
Yeah, they kind of just gave that one thing for like T1 characters, and I'm like, that's not really fair. I mean, sure, I get there's more female characters in that series, but still, it's like that's kind of unfair.
It's all you get is a speedo. That's it.
And you know, it's someone out there. There's gonna be that guy wearing it just for the next few months.
Yeah.
You know what? More like my hat's off to that guy. You wear it and you wear it well, sir.
And there's gonna be guys wearing it with balloon bosom strategically placed in the lower area of the body, and something else that is a long tube.
I've seen a few interesting customizations, and I'm putting it nicely. I've seen a few of those, and I'm like, are you really gonna run around like that? Like, really? I mean, it's your character. Like, make the character you like and enjoy, but are you really gonna run around like that?
You have no shame. Think of the children.
Right?
I know, it's only 15.
Sir, I'm going to need you to come with me. Add a horse head to make it come together. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, if you're gonna do it, you gotta go all the way. Like,
Yes.
whoever is gonna wear the Bruno Speedo, you gotta have the horse head.
Also,
I mean, if we're gonna be weird, we're gonna be PSO 2 weird.
Also,
Nobody does.
if you want to like reduce the seams, you could also wear like the fur skin pattern.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And then
Well,
the
this really
wild motions. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, we completely skipped over the thingy. There's going to be a lot of quality of life improvements. I'm very much looking forward to getting 3 new expression slots, because with the way they're doing something cool with the expressions in NGS, where they use the expressions you set up for your character. So when your character is like doing angry expression, they do the custom expression you did for angry. Problem is, when you change the expression to something that isn't angry, it looks a little bit awkward in the situation. And because of it, I end up not customizing certain expressions, which means I only have 2 expressions for screenshots. So getting 3 extra slots is very much welcome.
Yes, I really could have used that when I saw that. You know, I've been doing a bunch of prep work for that event. I went back and looked at the intro video I made for Mayhem, and there's a moment where on screen there's a close-up shot of my face, and I'm supposed to look angry, like I'm supposed to look like literally like pissed off, but it just comes off as looking kind of like just over it. I mean, that's kind of my fault for just not really tuning expression well, but when I saw this, I was like, okay, so I can actually look angry now. Like, good. I wish this was a thing sooner.
Yeah. They're also gonna give more customization options, but apparently most of them are going to be for anime faces only.
Right.
Which is a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
I hope they're using those as like the test case to make it more of a universal thing. I hope so.
Yeah, it feels weird how much anime faces they're doing lately. Almost as if they're planning to reveal an anime for the 5th anniversary.
That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad at all. Although, story-wise, it's like, well, we're only so far in. There's only so much you can do.
It's a 1 episode anime.
Yeah. We're doing the NGS portion.
Shadow,
Or actually, it's going to be like 20 episodes, but each episode is going to be like 2 minutes.
Oh no.
But
And
yeah,
about 3 or 4 of
If
those
they did
episodes are just trying to find
what they
Luminous
did
Sign.
with PSO2 Kami, that could be cool.
yeah. Or yeah, Luminous Sign. Like, one episode is just the character standing all day in Quaris waiting for nightfall. Yeah, if they're gonna do a time skip from episode 1 to 2, then they could make an anime that's like, what happened in the meantime? Like, when the player was sleeping or something. I don't know.
Yeah, some sort of like in between episode could be cool too. If they do it right, it could be pretty cool too.
Yeah, the if they do it right part is very important, because the episode 4 anime we got was very much unnecessary.
Yeah, not bad, but really just kind of its own self-contained thing. Just very low impact to the story overall. But I get what they were doing. It was more of just a I don't want to say convenient. For lack of a better term, it was more of a convenient setup for episode 4.
Yeah, the thing is though, like, it didn't necessarily even set it up. The most setup we got was like, oh, Hitsugi and Kori making cameo. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was one of the more difficult parts too, because it's just like, I imagine there was some coordination going on there, and it's like, okay, we're gonna show you these characters, but we can't do anything with them because that's, you play the game for that. But to me, it's just like, well, then why did you show them to us?
Behold, characters. Oh, okay.
Like, hey, look at these new things. You can't have them yet. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks.
In general, maybe it was like a production thing, because I know in Japan, like, cross-media production can be very messy. Like, there's like, if you look at Digimon, like, a lot of it doesn't make sense between like anime and movies and games, because like all the departments weren't exactly speaking to each other. So you have one guy doing a movie for Digimon Adventure, and then the anime is like, fuck, we didn't do it like that. So now we have to come up with an explanation why it's not like in the movie.
Yeah, when inconsistencies like that happen, it can be a result of either just, the different parts of the team not communicating, but it also really does kind of alienate the audience, because it's like,
yeah,
you get them used to one thing and then you just completely switch it. It's kind of like what they did with Eggman and the old Sonic cartoons. There were like 3 different versions of him. There were the two from the 2 different Saturday morning cartoons, and then when Sonic Adventure came out, they just kind of shifted gears and said, okay, this is Eggman now. We're like, well, what about the other 2? They did work that out in the comics. Like, me and Ray were talking about that a while back. They did work that out eventually, but it really was one of those like hard canon resets where it's just like, okay, we want to switch this, so kill this guy off and then just replace him with this one. Tonight, the role of Eggman will be played by Eggman.
I find it absolutely funny how I can't watch the old cartoon where the Pingus memes come from without feeling like that Pingus was like edited in post, because it's like you watch it and he says like, "Oh, snooping around as always," and you just hear the Pingus like, I just can't take it seriously anymore.
Yeah, stuff like that definitely has a way of just kind of like worming itself into your head. Like a famous meme or something like that just becomes it almost becomes more famous than the original work itself, and it's like,
yeah,
like I can't see it any other way now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that with, the meme for Fragman where he talks about pissing on the moon. I can't take
right.
that scene normally now. I only think of that meme.
Yeah. Or like that one song that's like do, 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 do. Like I can't take it serious anymore. Every time it's on the radio, I'm like, fuck, I'm in a YouTube meme or something.
Yeah, but stuff like that does work for kind of like making those old things timeless.
Yeah.
Or taking something old and like making it feel new again. So that is one good thing that comes out of it.
Okay. Let's see. We got 10 minutes before the gameplay section, so I would say we gonna speed through the questions real quick.
Oh.
So, operation report. There were only 2 questions, and both of them are very nothing burger. So it's apparently if you're like in a small alliance and it's difficult to maintain team mag boost. So they're looking into increasing the number of points you get from it. Personally, I would like to have something else to spend the points on first, because our alliance has like 1 million of them and there's nothing to do with them. So that would be cool. Maybe like a third unlockable alliance space or something. I don't know.
Please.
And the other question is, it's cumbersome to manually input the same values you want for multiple things in the salon on the same color. Can you improve that? So, yeah, I get where they're coming from because it's 3 numbers you have to memorize, but
Yeah.
a copy-paste feature would be better, and that's something they're going to work on.
You know, there's a just like you said, a copy-paste feature would be nice. If we could like, I don't know, like click a color on screen and then just like paste it on. Like I know one of the newer outfits, like the steampunk outfit has some gold elements to it, and I wanted to match the gold, but it's like I actually write down like RGB codes. I've got like a channel in a private Discord where I just write down RGB codes that I use for different colors. I've got like 3 different golds listed, and not a single one of them match that. And I'm like, oh, boy. Now I have to do this the hard way.
Yeah. Yeah, the color matching is very painful sometimes. But we actually got a community question this time. Wow.
Oh, nice.
So, let me swap over. So, since Ruina Luthor pretty much opened the door for more major base PSO2 bosses returning as Ruinous variants, what's a boss you would like to see return? So, who wants to go first? Yeah. Personally, I would maybe want to see a return of Apprentice, because that would be probably a new fight you could do in Mars, like pretending we were flying. So that could be cool. Very cool. Yeah, also, oh, I lost my train of... Oh yeah, Magatsu. Magatsu could also have like a Mars version or something. Also, it would be interesting to fight Magatsu with the level of verticality we have in NGS. Because in PSO2 it was very janky, so I think that boss would work better in NGS as a whole. Yeah. 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 Also, we probably wouldn't need like some artificial jump like we had in base PSO2 that makes us jump like 10 meters into the air. Yeah. Oh. Oh, wait. Uh, okay. There's the fucking technical issues again with audio. So, okay, now it should work again. Sorry.
They can hear us okay now.
Yeah, should work now. And I have to, yeah, basically like, I'm gonna summarize what was just said. Basically like Phallic and all the bosses mentioned so far are the answers that Lace and Sky said. And yeah, I don't know what this is today that it like broke the audio.
It's just streamer issues, you know, it happens.
Yeah, it's like it was working fine, I think, during like the testing, and like once I went live, it just stopped working.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, when I streamed last week, the game I was playing worked absolutely fine. I tested it several times before the stream. As soon as I started streaming, it stopped working. So yeah, it happens.
Amazing. Oh no, Lace is not talking right now.
Oh. No, sorry. I was just trying to fend off my cat. My bad.
No,
Don't mind me.
the real Dark Falls showed up.
Right. Trying to keep him away from the cords. Don't mind me.
Dark Falls Fluffball.
Dark Falls Oz has a nice ring to it. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
That's a really good question, though, I think.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get
bigger
many more bosses from PSO2 because this feels like they only did it because it's the anniversary.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Phallic coming back would be nice. Magatsu coming back would be nice. The Apprentice Dark Falls coming back would be nice. Honestly, a lot of them I feel like would be more fun to play with the mobility we have right now. And also like more complex mechanics. Because like we didn't do undodgeable attacks in PS2 or like telegraphed. I mean, we did have some telegraphs, but like telegraphed mechanics or like mechanics that force you to be like separate from party members. Like we didn't have stuff like that in PSO2. So if they can bring some of those bosses over and give them new mechanics, that would be fun. But
it would be possible to bring back Big Varder somehow. Like that'd be pretty cool. Although I know like it's such a big model. I don't think you could just shove it in Lucille and call it a day.
yeah. Now, before we start with the gaming section, we're gonna pull the winners from the raffle.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So let's see. quick. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, since we got a super chat earlier, I'm gonna spend it 3 times. So there's gonna be 3 winners again. Yeah. So let's see who's gonna win. And the first winner is Erica. Gonna move. Okay. So, second winner. Oh. And the second winner is Ezreal. By a hair string, though. And the third winner is... Damn, these are so close! Arkuma NGS. Congratulations, everyone. Gosh. Okay. So let me swap all of this. Yeah, you basically just use the hashtag ARKS Lounge when posting screenshots on X or Blue Sky, and then you become eligible. Unless you post smut or mods, then obviously you're not gonna be counted. Okay. Oh, there's an urgent quest going on. So for today's gameplay segment, I thought we could do some title farming with content that is all ship, so everyone can participate. Problem is, the only thing I came up with to do was Malignant Darkfall Solus, because I still need to clear him 15 times to get the final title. But it's a 4-man content, so I don't think many people would be able to participate. True. Yeah, then let's do that, I would say. Let's see. Oh, Nika is here. I see a Mina. I'll invite to party as well. Let's see. Lace, on what block are you? Ah, okay. Perfect. Then, let's see. I'm gonna get buffs first. Yeah. I mean, we could also go unbuffed and then the fight just takes forever. It's also an option. Yeah! There you go, buddy. You can try to time us out. There will also be like a concept for a boss fight where they can heal it themselves, but you can also like stun them out of the heal. And then the challenge is to like try to beat them while they're healing themselves. Oh. Yeah, true.
can add existing. There we go. Should work again. Say something?
Something. Hello.
Yeah,
Something.
should work again. Okay. I'll try to do a better job next time. This is silly.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Not a stream without technical issues.
Okay, so we're gonna make all ship with Zepheto. Password will be ARKS. In all caps.
Caps.
Gonna type this in chat.
Yeah, so because we're doing it on all ship, if anyone uses that password, you should be able to join.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually done Zepheto for literally months.
Yeah, there's a new rank. And soon they're also gonna get that new rank to the trigger quest. So if you need easy 100k Mazetta, feel free to just do the trigger once. Because trigger quests have a separate first time clear bonus from the normal quests.
All right, I was there for a second, but it didn't seem like it was updating, so I like backed out and got back in. There we go.
Gosh. Gonna give people a little bit time to join if they are
Yeah, no worries.
interested in joining. If we're only gonna be 4 people, then might as well just do solos after the urgent quest.
Come on down, folks. Don't be shy. It's just Zepheto. nothing you haven't done before.
Absolutely.
I can try to put the word out on my side. See if any fish are biting.
Yeah, people saw Zepheto and just thought, oh, I'm not doing him.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same because like it feels like only Zepheto spawns. Like they gave the new ranks for Dalian and Zepheto, and I only have 21 Dalian clears, and like the new Zepheto titles I'm already done. So it's like, can we please get more Dalian spawns?
Right? I never thought I would miss Dalian until now.
Especially since like Dalian,
I like Dalian.
especially since like Dalian actually drops master cube fragments. So I would rather have that as like some evergreen loot. Okay.
Cool, Ray's in with us. She's our 4th currently.
You mean 5th?
Are we at 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it says 5 out of 8 on my side.
Oh, I only see 4 out of 8.
Oh, 6 out of 8.
Is it like updating slowly? Because I'm still looking at 4 out of 8.
Did you put the password in right?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Or all caps ARKS.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did put all ship on, didn't you?
Oh, 7 out of 8.
I'd like to think I did. Hang on, let me... Like, I don't want to back out now and miss the... Yep, all ships on.
Okay.
Yep, password's all set. Everything's right. We turned off... We had disable NPCs. Is that on too, or are we in, like, 2 separate ones?
I don't have disable NPC on.
Oh, see, we do. Okay, here. Then. Guess we need to change that. And then that should update us. Oh wait,
nice.
that just made me 8, I believe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't disable NPCs because there's no point.
Ah, gotcha. We usually do that just to ensure that we've that we get everybody, like between the different ships, we get everybody. I'll remember that for next time.
Clean my inventory.
Alright, time to remember how to do Zafetto.
You have Rika in here. I have a blue slime. Or no, not
Nice.
a slime, it's a cat. It's from the emotes. What he likes to post.
Well, it's time to beat up Dad again.
I find it interesting that they gave the UQ version his voice, because technically Zafetto isn't in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I think someone who is in verse with modding the game once told me that the voice lines are actually tied to attack animations, so maybe that's why. Like, they straight up can't remove the voices without making separate animation files or something.
Okay.
Interesting. You know, I guess
Man,
that's
another
why
voice.
I guess that's why they pointed out for the Luther Urchin Quest. They were like, "Oh, don't worry, he still has his voice." I was curious how that was going to work, considering the voice actor passed away. But
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just part of the coding for the fight, then that's a non-issue.
Yeah.
I guess they're probably just going to reuse the same lines from the previous one, from the PSO2 fight.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the same without him.
The only problem they really had with the voice actor is when they did the login rewards during the anniversary event. Because Japan actually got new voice lines from the voice actor for,
Okay.
for login rewards, but Global obviously couldn't do it, so
Yeah.
we just got a silent Luther.
I think it's nice that they're reusing his voice though for the new fight.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so memorable for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Go hold this.
Yeah, this fight with Blades is kind of funny because you can just counter everything.
Yeah.
Still not quite as bad as Vile, where you literally do have to counter everything.
I'm terrible at Vile.
I'm not bad at it, but it just really gets old fast.
Man, this break lasts a long time. I'm so used to like Vile breaks where it just happens like 2 seconds.
No, right? Yeah, compared to the normal breaks or Vile breaks, like, damn, Grandpa over here can't stand up anymore. I have fallen, and I can't get up.
mean, I do kind of like this fight. It's at least entertaining enough.
Yeah. What?
The only thing I really don't like about this fight is when you do get the break or when he collapses from like a down, the hitbox for his core seems really dodgy. Like quite often I'll hit his legs instead.
Yeah. Or his shoulder thingies, which I think have lower damage multipliers.
Okay.
And if they don't have blight rounds, so it still applies.
Can the things on his shoulder actually be broken? I've never actually pulled it off. So I was wondering.
Yeah,
if
they can be broken, but you need at least 4 people attacking them.
Oh. Yeah, at that point, it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still not that hard, is he?
Nah.
This is where he kills me now, just to prove a point.
Wow. I found it fascinating once I thought about it a little bit. Like, he has dark element attacks. And
Yeah.
it makes sense once you realize that most Starless are weak to dark.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah, nope, don't get up. we'll show ourselves that.
Yeah, just sit down a bit longer.
Yes. While not while. Zephyr, I have terrible news. You must sit down. Try not to panic. Oh no, he's panicking.
Well, rip.
Down he goes.
And I got absolute nothing. Love to see it.
I also got absolutely nothing.
Right.
Thanks, PSO2.
I got 6 dread scales. That's the most valuable item. Okay. Then I guess we have more than 4 people, so I would say we're gonna do something else than Solus.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Preferably 8-man content, if possible.
I'm trying what 8-man content there is.
Let's see. Are there any titles any of you need? Because, like, my list is pretty empty.
I know I still needed souls, but I needed the 4-man one, so I'm not too worried about that.
Oh, actually, I only need 9 clears. Never mind. Oh, no, that's the Plant Crusher. Wait. There we go. 15 clears. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, most of mine are just things like kills in Alter Realm. That's about it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, still need some of those myself.
yeah, not a whole lot of others really. I mean, there is Alter Realm. It just depends how much it lags.
Yeah, I would imagine most people would be doing the
Welcome.
the relay quest right now.
Well, yeah, what is the new one, anyways?
It's a solo one.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We had like
Of
3
course
days
it is.
of party ones, and now we're solo again.
Yeah, just to screw with us.
They saw the podcast was on and thought, right, we're going to screw them over here.
Yeah.
What's that? You want to do team-based content today? Be a real shame if we put up a solo relay quest. Thanks, Crawford.
Yes. He saw me
The
talking.
start of his villain arc.
Yeah.
It's-
He saw me talking shit about him being like the secret mind behind everything, so this is his revenge. And that's also content. I mean,
Oh yeah, anyone that logs in as well, make sure you claim the reward for the Sanga camo
oh yeah.
for the Black Friday deal.
yeah.
So I guess if we got nothing better to do, then might as well do Solus.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, could
rank
do.
2?
Let's see. Mina, would it be okay? Let's see, I'm gonna. Where people can.
Same password or?
Yeah. But I haven't queued
Yeah,
up
no,
yet.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
okay.
yeah, no problem. I'll wait for you to.
Okay. So we're gonna do Solus. It's level 90. It's super easy. It's like such a pushover at this point.
Yeah.
Like I was even soloing it. At one
I think I did Malignant Aegis a little while back, and I forgot how like easy that is now.
Yeah. Okay, so Q is up.
Right. I believe I'm in. We're looking at 3 out of 4.
Nice.
It's 3 out of 4 on our end as well, so that sounds good. So, someone in chat asking if Kathy has a Twitch channel. I think it's just YouTube you haven't, isn't it, Kathy?
Yeah. Just YouTube.
Yeah.
Heading out. Hey, thanks for being with us. It's always a pleasure.
Gosh. I'm not really interested in doing a YouTube channel, honestly. Twitch channel, I mean.
It's different. It's very different. When I first started, I was on YouTube since I'd already been on YouTube before. I had a Twitch channel from way back, and I just uploaded a couple of old FF14 videos on it. But from that, I had already fulfilled most of the requirements to be affiliate. So a friend of mine was just like, "Well, you should stream on Twitch."
Yeah.
Gave it a shot. It was so weird at first, but I eventually got the hang of it, and now it almost feels like I've always been here. It is a very, very different a very, very different feel from YouTube. I can definitely say that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just want to point out there was a person in the lobby there called Give NGS a Chance.
Yeah, I noticed them too. Yeah, because it's not a bad game. Just some people are just too used to the PSO2 breakneck speed of content we had.
Yeah.
And it's not...
Time to remember this fight.
And it's also not like PSO2 when it launched on global, it launched in a lower state. Global players basically got episode 6 on launch from like
Yeah.
quality of life improvements and stuff. There were so many things that we had to wait on JP that global just had on launch, like trading weapons that are rarity 14 or lower. Like
That's right.
on JP, if you played at the time those rarities were relevant, you weren't trading for them. They were untradeable. You had to play the game to drop them.
Yeah. Man, I forgot this guy was on level 90.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
It's so weird because he was only like relevant for a couple of weeks before Malignant Dalian came out.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, Malignant Vile is like relevant for forever.
Yeah, it does feel like it's been abnormally longer than the others.
Yeah. They probably could have paced it out better.
Shame, because I do like the Solus fight, particularly Malignant Solus.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
It has its moments, but for the most part, I mean, if I were to compare it to Violet, I'd much rather do this.
Yeah, I also like the Malignant version more because it's much faster. He spends less time wasting in like untargetable land.
Yeah, I really didn't like it when they did the new rank for Solus because it felt so slow again.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like at
Kind of
this
disappointing
point...
as well.
How does the old one go? I just wasn't used to it.
Yeah. I feel like at this point they should probably make the next rank up using the Malignant versions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would just make sense, especially since we'd be used to this one over like whatever the original was.
It just feels like the Malignant versions are how the fight should be.
Yeah. Maybe they'll do it when they introduce the high versions.
Oh no. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Like, here's standing high Dark World Solus. Malignant version is now the urgent quest.
Oh god, time to screw this part up. I'm terrible at this part. Oh, I've actually done it this time. Nice. The amount of times I fall down on the Malignant Solus version.
I almost fell right there too. Enough time to try to use Mars there. He's almost dead anyway, so there's no point. We're just gonna go right to the final phase, I think. Oh wait, no,
Almost kill him in phase 1.
He's gonna do the whole song and dance, but yep. Oops.
I'm still gotta remember the order for this bit.
There we go.
And that second phase was so long.
I know it was new. It used to feel like forever to go through that. I remember I was not a fan of this part. I was just like, really? Walls during this?
Well, I just got hit by the wall. It only did 400 damage.
It didn't?
Yeah, I almost feel sorry for him, honestly. Almost.
I don't. Take this.
Very difficult content.
And down he goes.
He got stunned and then just thought, do you know what? I'm not even going to bother getting up.
He's like, all right, you win. That's it.
So I see how it is.
He got stunned, and then the head just hit a weird angle on the neck.
Well done, everyone. That was incredibly difficult.
GG.
I got complete trash.
Yeah, same here. But, this one's a little older now, so, I wouldn't be expecting anything, like, amazing out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, getting like crest weapons or something from a level 90 boss.
Gee.
It's slowless.
Yeah, it definitely is slowless for sure.
I'll take this over the sheer speed that Vile attacks at. It's not really a speed, because all his attacks are kind of slow, but they're just so frequent.
It's relentlessness.
Yeah, like you spend like 80% of the fight weapon actioning through things, and it's like, I'd like to actually use my kit at some point. No more weapon action. Okay.
Yeah, the difficulty is seeing you have a EX style thingy available and not being able to use it because you need to counter all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, next queue's up.
Oh, which one is this? Oh, it's another plant breaker. Let me. The thing. Password. There we go.
Yeah, Jasper in chat saying that Val's random projectiles are annoying. That's the main issue I have with the fight. I can't keep track of everything that's going on.
Yeah, and it definitely doesn't help that it's like purple attacks on a purple background, like purple attacks over like through purple AoEs on a purple background. Like, can we not do that?
The thing that bothers me most about Vile is that it's so easy to be like mid-air when he does some attacks with like a circle indicator on the floor, and then you just don't see it because you're too high up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really doesn't help when that happens.
And rings are still pretty expensive, at least the good ones.
Yeah, I only found one and then never found another after that.
Yeah, I kind of expected them to get a little bit better over time, but no, they really just haven't changed.
Well, some of them are pretty affordable. Maybe not
True.
for enhancing.
Oh yeah, if you're enhancing, that is rough.
Yeah,
I think I've only managed to enhance one of them, and that was just because I got a lucky drop. Yeah, I mean, I've only +1 did. I haven't gotten anything since.
Let's see. Matchmaking. Oh. Wait, what? Why is it rank 1? Huh?
Oh, was it rank 1? Whoops. No
Yeah.
wonder I was like, how come it still
Wait, what?
says on stand up?
We thought Souls was too hard, so we had to dial it back a bit.
Wait,
Want me to switch over to rank 1? Or?
No. It's something on my end bugged out.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering why the Q wasn't popping, and then I check and it's like, oh, rank 1. Awesome. There we go, rank 2. Wait, but now it's without password. These menus, I swear to God. It's so weird that these quests and urgent quests are not part of the quest counter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get what the benefit of that is.
I think it's more the convenience of not having to run to the location just to do the thing.
But you don't have to either way. You can open the quest counter from the menu.
Yeah, good point, actually.
Okay, so now we're in the correct queue. There's one slot open for whoever wants to join.
Someone's joining. Do you like my red drop box? This is one of the things I got from the. This is from the limited run merch that got added a little while back. It's a lot of section ID badges.
That's so cool.
Gonna increase the window of sky so we can see it better. Wanna show it off?
Yeah, sure, yeah. So yeah, it comes in like a PSO style red drop box, which is, pretty cool. But it's a lot of enamel pin badges of all the different section IDs.
Nice.
Obviously, Skylab being the best one, obviously.
Obviously.
But yeah, so I got that. There's a few other things I got from the limited run merch as well. They did completely screw up my order.
Oh no.
Which I expected because it's limited run.
Yeah, true.
So one of the acrylic stands arrived half broken, but it's not on the actual figure itself, so I've managed to fix it.
Okay.
And the poster I'm still waiting for.
Great.
So that is somewhere in transit apparently. So yeah, limited run being limited run.
Yeah, the usual.
Yeah, other quick thing I'll just quickly show is I got this from the PSO 25th anniversary. So it's a reprint of the P-Spec book, but it's got like a sort of really glittery cover.
Nice.
It's very, very nice. I did get way more merch than that, but...
Oh, we got Europe. That's this time. Also, if you guys are wondering, I have auto chats to like swap into my cast form when I enter a quest.
I like that.
You can tell that to Mars as well, can't you? And I think EX Stars possibly as well.
Yeah. I used to have it on Mars, but I barely use Mars anymore these days, so figured might as well do it on Quest Start.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I barely ever use Mars now.
Yeah, the problem is like Mars is barely worth using and when you're Biz. If you don't have good gear, then Mars is actually like a good power-up. But if you're geared up, it's like barely worth it.
Yeah, like once you're strong enough, you don't really need it.
Yeah.
It would be nice if it would be nice if it were a little more necessary. Or this is actually why I liked the original Vile. It's like, I mean, it was made for that fight, and there was the part of the fight where just you have to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I tease pretty mercilessly on my channel all the time. You know, the people who were just like, "Well, I don't want to use it. I want to fight. I want to do the fight normally." And then we got the other version, and I'm like, "Really? Is this what you wanted? Because it's kind of lame."
I'd just like to thank Pinion Blade for hitting the complete wrong part of Solus and doing 1 damage.
You love to see
Thanks
it.
for that game.
Ah, yeah, it's orange in this version. I completely forgot.
Yeah. I gotta say, I still really like the Solus music.
Yep.
Ito.
Just in general, I like the whole. I like everything about these Dark Vault bosses, except that they have so little story tied to them.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, isn't it, that they just kind of introduce Solus with no prior background or anything.
The way
Yeah.
I kind of worked it out for myself was, you know, when they officially appoint us a Guardian again in early Chapter 6 and basically just give us the standing order to fight the Starless Threat. To me, it's just like, okay, these are just examples of us doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
when they show up, you know, we officially go to work.
It would still be nice to have at least some kind of acknowledgement.
I agree.
I almost fell again, by the way.
It's you know, it's part of the experience. Yeah, I tell people all the time with regards to base PSO2's PvP, the volcano map. You know, I tell people, don't worry about falling. Everybody falls in. If you've never fallen in, you either weren't participating or you've never played it.
Yeah.
Plus, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself too. There's been a few times I've been like, you know, I've been trying to dodge around another player. You know, just we're kind of trying to feel each other out, look for that moment to strike, and then, you know, one of us will take a step too far and fall in the lava.
For me, it's I expect to be able to control my character like I can in PvE, but I
Yeah.
can't. And then instead of a double jump, I take a swim.
Oh yeah, there's that too. Yeah, jet boots are like the only thing that can double jump.
Yeah,
In it.
that's how it's been before episode 5.
Yep.
If you
I was
wanted to
thinking
jump,
it's a little too late. It's a little too late to put the word out now. But since I have a little bit of extra time on Saturday, I was thinking of trying to set up like a preliminary match for anyone who's never done it before. I was just gonna, you know, go down there and say, hey, if you wanna see what it's like ahead of the event, you know, come on through. But
Yeah.
I feel like it should have. Oops. I feel like I should have put the word out for that. If I were going to do it, I should have put the word out for it much sooner.
you're still fine.
Yeah, it's not too late. I'll try to put out some official word on that. You're definitely before Saturday.
Yeah. I'm definitely doing a bad job announcing these streams because I'm so not used to doing it. I think prior to doing this podcast live, my last stream was 2016.
Oh wow!
I think the last game I was streaming was Digimon World Next Order.
It's a lot of work. I mean, when you've got to do your own promos and the actual streaming, like it's a lot of work, and it's easy to let something like when you're so focused on prepping and doing the work, it's easy to forget to actually like tell everybody like, hey, I'm doing this thing.
Yeah. That's a very big tail, by the way.
And the accessory too.
Yeah. Very long hair. Wow! I got the red drops. I need armor.
I also got an Anniv armor. Wow.
I see we're rich now.
What? 3 Gigas Mast LC? Why are these quests dropping LC capsules? Like,
right? Like, what are we doing here?
If you're beating this content, you should be geared up already. Why? It's just trash loot. Also, thanks for coming, Yura.
Yeah, that was a good run.
Whoosh. I think we can do one more,
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
and then we're gonna call it a day.
This one, I think I will go fighter.
Fighter. Find it funny how many issues I had with Fighter on launch were just fixed with tech arts customizations.
Yeah, it really did just kind of. I feel like the tech arts customizations really were meant to be that fix. But yeah, I like what they did with it.
Yep.
Wrong menu.
But on the other hand, I'm waiting for Wave Crash customization for way too long now. Please give it to me.
Are they? Well, I would imagine if that's the only one left, then they kind of have to do it.
Well,
I hope.
Wand has 2 PAs. We got 1 PA customization during the first wave, and now we're waiting for the second for the 4th wave.
That's right.
And it feels like it's not coming. And the devs don't even mention it, which is like so annoying.
It is very weird though, isn't it, how we got the 3 waves and then just nothing after that.
Yeah.
It's almost like they gave up on the idea.
I think they'll do it, but maybe they're just trying to figure out, like, okay, what can we do with it that we haven't already done with something else?
Yeah.
That's what I hope is the case.
Yeah. Oh, Rika is here. Nice.
Oh, hey, Rika. Close.
You got to imagine that at this point, Solus is just thinking, "What have I done to deserve this?"
You came to the wrong planet.
I was just minding my own business. Why am I being bullied by those orcs? I
We're
don't.
the actual villains.
Yeah.
You told me this was a free lunch. Why is it fighting back?
He doesn't even have any lunch money. We're just doing it for fun.
Right? How many
It's
times
for
did-
dominance.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't dodge that in time.
Yeah, I'm so used to just countering that. Really?
Yeah, he's got to do it sometime. You know. It's an actual contract thing for him. He's got to do it.
It is really funny though how this level 90 Malignant Solos is faster than the one we just had recently.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the old one. So it really does feel a lot slower.
Yeah.
Like going back after all this time, you're like, was it always like this? Yeah, it was. It was.
It's crazy looking back that the original solos used to be difficult content at some point.
Oh yeah.
It's
When it
like
first
that
launched,
for
it was, yeah.
everything, though.
Yeah.
Like I know if you do it just right, you can solo most of the A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word raids. They did change it later, where just as far as scaling goes, it's not as easy to do it. But
Yeah,
the old ones, it's hard to look back and go, this was like the hardest thing in the game
Yeah.
at that time.
What do you mean people quit over this?
All right. He's broken. He's broken. He is no longer operational. Or rather, he was supposed to break, but game said no.
But he refused.
What if I didn't break?
Solos is filled with determination.
Like soulless bad guy in the or soulless bad guy, soul bad guy. Wow, that just happened.
Soulless
Soul
bad guy.
in the Guilty Gear
Oh,
manga.
my favorite
I forgot
Guilty
what he
Gear
did, but
character.
supposedly, like-
Soulless bad guy.
Supposedly something happened to like erase him from time, and he's just like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, did you just shrug off ceasing to exist? You can't do that. That's against the rules.
Not for Soulless Bad Guy, it isn't.
You're no wonderful bad guy. Just imagine that a bad villain is just like, I'm gonna erase you from existence. It's his big powerful attack, and the hero's like, nah, I'm good.
The hero's just sidestepping.
Right?
See, this is why we need
Takes
orange
the-
attacks.
Or takes the hit head on and is just like, no, this doesn't work. I've decided this doesn't work. There we go.
Oh, wow. Okay. He actually survived?
He's like, just once. Let me do the walls just once.
It's my coolest attack.
Yeah, that's what happens when you give Solus bad guy too much time to cook.
I think we might have given him ideas here. Just like, well, what if I didn't do it the way it's supposed to go?
Damn, he's getting greedy. Second time he's doing walls.
Yeah, that's kind of like us with Tri-Shields, boss. Just like, I'm gonna hit you with this thing that you can't dodge, and you're like, no, have a Tri-Shield.
Yeah, I pretty much always hit Tri-Shields. I like it so much.
It's fun to have. Nice little insurance for those moments where you just kind of overcommit to an attack. Or when you're like me and you're just like, well, I could dodge this, but no, I'm not gonna. I won't lie, there's been a few times I'm just like, I could get out of the way of this attack. No, that's more work than I want to do in the moment. So I just, well, I know it won't kill me, so I'll just take the hit head on. Like this one. Well, I mean, I was in a photon blast, but still.
In my case, I have the evade onslaught augment, and having the tri-shield insurance makes it easier to maintain.
Nice. And it does. It definitely does.
Push.
I would say the same, but I just use it to cover up my, slightly lacking gameplay.
And there is no shame in that. If you guys have problems with like the high difficulty content, don't feel afraid of using Tri-Shield.
Yeah.
Or like the EX augment that allows you to survive a fatal hit once.
Oh yeah, I do like that one.
Oh wow, I need armor fixer too. Such a rare drop.
You're rich.
Gonna have 400 Meseta out of that one. Okay, thanks for coming everyone to the gameplay segment.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
So let's. Oh. Okay, before I'm gonna tell you guys to plug your channels, let me do the audio real quick because it's broken.
Uh-oh, not again.
Okay, now it's done. Aha, this time I knew it was gonna happen. Okay, guys, plug your channels.
You go first, Les.
All right. You can find me at twitch.tv/Lace Channel. I actually also have 2 YouTube channels. At Lace Channel, like CH. And at Lace Channel Clips. The Clip channel is a little more active these days, while the old one is mostly my older stuff. But yeah, you can find me there. I am live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, go and check Les out if you haven't already.
Yosh. Also, you're gonna do the end of battle PvP revival event.
Yes. Battle at Year's End 2025 begins next week, next Friday. It will be every Friday in the month of December. This is the second time we're doing it. Natezo will be joining us as a host for the first time. Ray and Zafkiel will be co-hosting once again. Very quickly, I would like to. I put out an infographic a while back, but it was out of date. Natezo's Twitch has changed. It's no longer twitch.tv/Natezo. It's twitch.tv/HellKaisar. Kaisar like the weapons. I forgot that it was out of date. Like I made it back in August, and this was a recent change on his part. I will try to put out the information once again, but yes, you can tune in to any one of us. We'll be streaming together, and it's gonna be a good time.
Yosh. I'm gonna try to participate. If I don't forget, because last year there were a few Fridays where I just forgot. Like, oh yeah, this is happening. Fuck.
Oh, no worries. When I did Mayhem, it was on Saturdays, but Battle at Year's End seems to always be on Fridays, and I think that's gonna be how we do it going forward. But yes, every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And in case you're wondering why, PvP is a goldmine for SG, so if you need to stock up, December is the best month. Lace got you covered.
There's also a couple of weapon camos you can get from that too. They're like super rare, but they're really nice if you can get them.
Yes.
And if you do get them, please give them to me, because I never get them. I don't get nice things.
Sky, what about you?
Yes, find me on either YouTube or Twitch at Section Skylight on both of them. Also do X and Blue Sky as well. I normally stream Wednesdays and Sundays, and usually put out YouTube content once every week or so, roughly.
Yeah. And your next video is gonna be for the anniversary, right?
Not necessarily the next one, but I'm going to tie it in with the 25th anniversary of PSO, so that should be around late December. I think the anniversary is about the 21st of December, I think it is.
Yeah.
So the around then, there'll be a special video about the 25th anniversary of PSO.
Yeah. And you actually put out a what Google questionnaire? Because
yeah, so I did a Google form to basically get some responses for kind of what PSO meant to people. That's just closed yesterday, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I am going to be drawing a prize draw in relation to that, which I'm going to draw in December, and that is to win a copy of the PSO2 Episode 6 Materials Collection. So if you're interested in that, if you've entered the prize draw already, you'll be entered into that. I'll be drawing that in December, so...
Okay. And yeah, you can find me on my channel. I have one video idea in my head right now, but I'm not sure if when it's gonna come out. The idea is basically like trying to restructure the story a little bit so that we can tie it a little bit better to the content coming out. So to give you an example, for let's say Elio Town doesn't get destroyed in the prologue and Garora shows up with us to Central City to like show us off, like here's what ARKS do and whatever. And then 2 months later, let's say we drop Chapter 1, Part 2, and that's when Aelio Town gets destroyed and Garora dies. And then Aelio Town ruins become a combat sector. So you have a new combat sector, because I would also like change it so that Mont Magnus isn't a combat sector because it sucks. But yeah, basically like stagger the release of some content and like tie the story to it better. I feel like that would probably help make the world feel more alive, less artificial.
Yeah.
And I have that video idea, and I plan to go through the entire story up until this point to try to tie it a little bit better. Make the most out of the little story we have.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Well said.
Also, at some point, I don't know when, probably around June, I want to make like a longer video where I basically like make a proper review / critique about NGS, because I feel like 5 years is enough time to give the game like chance to bloom or whatever. So that's probably when I'm gonna drop a little bit longer video where I'm a little bit more critical, and yeah, I'll have to see how that goes though. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, I don't have many video idea plans in mind. I was thinking of maybe I could start covering the interviews, because I feel like a lot of people are not following those, and
Yeah.
there's some crucial information in them that people, especially on global, don't get to hear about. So yeah, I could do that.
There's a lot of good information in those too.
Yeah, like we knew that all ship creative spaces were coming since like August, I think, because the director was talking like, yeah, they are trying to make it work somehow, which didn't mean that they would pull it off, but we knew that they were coming based on that comment alone. So yeah, I do cover those interviews on my Twitter /X, but
I don't feel like many people use X these days, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna start doing videos on that, but I'll have to think about it a little bit more. Just in general, for me, content creation was a little bit slow lately because I'm kind of burned out.
That happens.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Like, I've been going for almost 2 years, and I don't want to force myself to do videos just to have something, because that's how I'll end up not liking doing this. So I would rather take things slow, and what if something drops that's worth making videos about, I'm gonna do it, but until then I'm just gonna take things slow.
And sometimes that's for the best.
Yeah. Also, I was just playing Pokemon all month. Okay, so thanks for joining, everyone. Hope the stream
Thanks
was
for having me.
fun.
It's been great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, Les, as well.
Likewise.
and I hope you'll have a great day / evening / morning / whatever it is in your time. Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving to the US ARKS.
Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate, and for everyone else, happy Rappy Giving. Take care, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.